Morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. I had to think about that, and it is a day 2. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. It's a good way to get yourself to just notice what is here and what is right now. So, use your eyes for a moment and just scan your environment and focus in on something you're grateful for and simply notice it, observe it, and then notice the finer details of that item. And that detail can also include just simply how far away in space it is for you, right? I don't mean outer space, but just simply the air between you. Is it far away from you, like across the room? Is it close to you, right next to you even? In front of you? And then with your nose, just breathe in and out. And what do you notice? Well, if you notice that you simply took a breath, that's important too, right? Maybe you didn't pick up any smell just off the bat, but maybe you did, and maybe it reminds you of something that you're thoughtful for. With your ears, just stop and listen. What do you hear? What sounds are there out there that you can be thankful for once again? And then finally, with your skin, what do you feel? Okay, now let's move to the breathing part. We're going to continue to use Finn's car breathing technique. Notice your body. Notice that you exist. Notice how that chair is holding you up. Notice how gravity's pulling you down, creating something we call weight. And then, I like to close my eyes. You don't have to. Take that first breath in through your nose and out. Driving your car down the hill. Breathe in again. Feel that cool air filling your belly like a balloon, and then pause at the top of the hill before you slowly let it out through your mouth. Breathe in again and out. Let your shoulders relax, and then begin to notice what feelings you have as far as your physical body. Notice parts of your body as you breathe in. Parts of your body you haven't thought about, and then as you let it out, simply in your mind, greet that part of your body. Let it know that you notice it. And continuing to breathe in, notice how that part of your body feels. As you breathe out, don't get caught up in why it feels sore or fatigued or refreshed or tired. Just simply notice the sensations. And in the same way, as you breathe in, notice what feelings and emotions you have. So not just your body, but simply as you breathe out, what feelings you brought in to school. And some of those feelings are pleasant, like celebration and happiness as you breathe in. But perhaps you are also feeling some unpleasant feelings, feelings of loss or grief, breathe out, of anger and sadness even, frustration. Whatever those feelings are, just sit with those feelings. Let them in and just sit. As you breathe in, seek to understand those feelings and what they're trying to tell you. And as you breathe out, find peace, allow your shoulders to relax, and allow those feelings to move on in their own way. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around us. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not, that's ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand, face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. Once again, I love that you're joining me and you're part of this whole experience of noticing what it means and what it feels like to be present in this moment, not so caught up in our minds about things that have happened in the past, and not too nervous and looking forward and eager or anxious about the future. Now, we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, be respectful to yourself as well as to others. This is something we often talk about for our teachers, right? Use our 2 ears to listen to our teachers when they talk. But it's also important that we do that to each other. When we're outside playing, when we're on the school bus, how are we showing respect? How are we giving respect to each other as kids, right? If you don't want to play a game, it's important that you, share that you don't want to play a game anymore with your friends, and your friends should respect you. You know, respecting somebody when they say no, not now, not the right time, it's a big skill. All right, show that you're responsible too, with your feet, with your mouth, right? The words that come out of your mouth, the way you think. It's important that we're responsible for ourselves and how we grow and how we show other people the best of ourselves. And it's also important, of course, to be responsible for our homework and schoolwork and giving it our best go, our best try at it, which also leads me to being ready and ready to fail. We talked about this with a couple kids the other day, and it's important to know that oftentimes we may learn something, try it, and not do a good job and feel like we failed. And the difference between failing and feeling like you're a failure is very fine. You fail because you weren't successful. It's important to dust yourself off and look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm not a failure. I'm a tough girl. I'm a tough guy. I'm going to try again. If you stop and you fall and you call yourself a failure and you never get out and try again, you'll never learn. You'll never get the full experience. And because of that, you might not get what you really want out of it. And you just feel sadder and sadder. So it's important that every time we fail or we let down, we give ourselves the opportunity to get back up and try again. All right? Now, our character trait for the month of March is cooperation. You know, working together to achieve a goal. All of you guys who work on a team, all of you guys who work in committees and things like that, you are working together. And the more we work together, the more we learn about each other as human beings. So that's a good thing. And we actually can accomplish big things that we could never have done if it was just ourselves. The fact that we can work together to create bigger things, more meaningful things together and cooperate and collaborate is something that's kind of important for you when you get older. And it's important for us right here at the school. Last but not least, I want you to hear this from me. I love you just the way you are. I want you to go ahead and spread that message as a positive message, as a message that I love hearing every single day from some of you guys. Well, go tell your friends, go tell the boys and girls in your school, and go ahead and tell the grown-ups who work with you, your teachers and the paras who push in. Sometimes just tap them on the shoulder and genuinely and honestly tell them you like them just the way they are. All right? So anyways, I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Wednesday. And have a great day.